Hi, I'm Juan Guzman, former Major League Baseball player. Come join us to the Dominican Republic, United States Goodwill Tour.
The USA Dominican Republic Goodwill Tour is a 7-day action-packed week right here in Santo Domingo, Boca Chica, and San Pedro de Macorís, Dominican Republic. The week starts with an opening day ceremony at the Juan Guzman complex in Santo Domingo, followed by our first game day. On day 2, we go to Boca Chica, where we visit academies like the Toronto Blue Jays, Boston Red Sox, Texas Rangers, and many others to give a perspective of what it's like to play professional baseball right here in the Dominican Republic. We follow right into day number 3, which is our day in San Pedro de Macorís, which is one of the hotbeds of baseball. And many of the players like David Ortiz, Pedro Martinez, Juan Guzman, and many others have come through the channels of professional baseball right through San Pedro de Macorís. And then we get into our school visitation day, which is on our Wednesdays, where we get to visit local communities and see the real life, not the beaches and not the pools and not the tourism part of the Dominican Republic, but the real life of everyday life in the Dominican Republic. And we also visit the local schools to see what the education is like right here in the Dominican Republic as well. Followed by our Thursday, which is our MLB Camp Day, which is a cool day where our kids from the United States get to meet some of the ex-professional baseball players that have come through the pro ranks of professional baseball and spend the day with them learning the Dominican style of baseball. Followed right into our Friday, which is our family day, and also our backup day in case of rain, which very rarely ever happens here in the Dominican Republic. But we do use that as a family day to be able to see the sights and things that the families would like to see when they're here. And then we have our closing ceremony banquet at the hotel that we're at to give a true depiction of what we've actually accomplished in a week. It's amazing to think what we actually accomplished in 1 week right here at the USA Dominican Republic Goodwill Tour.
They just want to take video and pictures, and it didn't matter. It doesn't matter what language you speak or what country you live in or the color of your skin. I mean, the bond between these boys this week, they just had so much fun. They got to know new friends, people that are probably very different, but just yeah, love knows no bounds.
To start with, it's amazing what they've done. They've given a lot of themselves to help their own community. You can see the compassion that they have for the younger generation and the older generation, and they want to see this country, their country develop, and also at the same time make it a dual, agenda to also improve baseball.
They are really capturing baseball, what Dominican baseball is all about, and how much this country loves it, and how much these children love it, and what that can provide, what baseball can do to help these kids further their education, have an opportunity, and maybe play for the MLB.
And that's the great part about this. They come down, they think it's all just about baseball. They don't really have much language skills to work with each other, but they come out so close, and they have such a beautiful friendship, all for the sake of baseball. And that's wonderful. You can't argue, as a parent, you can't argue with that. You can't. Well worth it.
I think they have done a marvelous job, and I think it's more to come with them. We have more support to help them because it takes a village. Like they said, to raise kids, but it takes a village to make a goal successful. And I think he hasn't forgotten where he come from, and that's why he wants to give back to the kids that look like him and want the kids to remember, like, hey, I made it, you can make it too, but don't forget where you came from.
Everything clicks, That baseball puts their mind into the mode of, I got your back, you got my back, let's work together for the same goal. And these guys are getting it. They're like, we ask every day, do you want to play more baseball? They're like, the experience we're getting out of the time we have is just, it's kind of overwhelming, And they're like, and we're at dinner, like, are we doing it again next year? Are we? I said, as long as y'all want to come, we'll get here. We'll come, and I got your back.
From
from the words from some of our president of North, they're all-star people. They're the people that go above and beyond. And I'm amazed at how much energy that they still have even now, all the time. It's all about time. It's not about money. It's about giving back of your time. And they spend a tremendous amount of their lives giving back to the kids in the Dominican, and it has paid off so well.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot put there's no price tag
Absolutely.
on what they do. It's priceless, priceless.
And just to see how the kids gelled today, they were just having fun. They had a pickup game, you know, they were laughing and joking and playing. I got a couple of little gifts from a couple of kids, so I guess I've been a great coach this week. So, but also getting to coach them was a great experience as well. Not just coaching our kids, but coaching their kids.
These guys are Facebooking each other after an hour being together. They're Facebook friends already. They're Snapchatting each other already, you know? And we had guys on our own team that weren't doing that with each other, but now all 50 of these kids are doing that with each other. And that's, like I said, you know, sport brings people together. This is truly what it did this week. It brought these guys together. And me personally, like, speaking this much Spanish, having our bus driver be our interpreter so I can talk to these guys, and having them come up and then in English saying, "Thank you, coach." You know, I'm just like, it's something special. It really is. It really is. It really does, yes. So.